Yeah, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Come to Vegas with me, 24/7 bars. Dealing all these cards. Pretty women walking down a Las Vegas Boulevard. Going club to club to club. Shorty really want a thug that'll treat her right and to burn her knees up on that rug. Come and live the dream. Come and join the team. 8 more than 92, 100. We the dream team. Wanna get away? We can fly, take a plane. And don't bring any luggage. We go shopping when the plane land. Tripping all the time. Everything we rock is name brand. Living in Sin City, stay winning. That's the game plan. Living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City. Yeah, living in Sin City, let's get it, come get it with me, we on. Let's make a milli, just don't get greedy, cause you'll get exposed. That's just how it goes. Missy misdemeanors off that E, don't lose control. Cause we love to turn it up. Got free drinks up at the club, the promoter hooked it up. Up in Vegas, I'm the plug. Cause what happens here, only happens here. I get paid to paint the room, pretty women in the atmosphere. Yeah, I came to play, you can catch me outside, but you gotta pay to play while I play from 9 to 5. Out of late nights, early morning race to sunrise. Keep on living in the moment, you'll be right on time. Living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City, learn to hustle and stay litty. This my home, I stay winning. Living in Sin City, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
No, really, I ain't kidding.
Yeah, living in Sin City.
Your vacation, what I'm living.
Yeah, I'm living in Sin City.
Got it bumping.
I got the visions of victory, come and sit with me. Been belligerent from drinking all this Hennessy. Still obsessed with the luxury I manifest. Grateful for my blessings that came with consistency. In any occasion, bet I know how to dress. I learned the game, hustle hard, I'm a street exec. My time is priceless, worth more than a new Patek. Protect my family, my business, yeah, I will invest. Do more, say less, you ain't gotta flex. When you're confident that your squad here is up next. Believe in me, believe in everything that came to be. Cashavelli is my family, we gon' eat. Hopefully I oversee my team overseas. Talking biz, drinking wine while we eating cheese. From the P, I moving P's, I'm a young P. Overseas making plays, tell me what you need.
Got it bumping.
In this rap game, yeah, I'm the MVP. Most valuable poet on the MIC. Sometimes you gotta vibe and let the track breathe. I got the drive while God in the backseat. Staying low, time to go, gotta let them know. I'm in control, but sometimes you gotta let it go. Yo, my work ethic is impeccable. The weed I got is medical. High up on a pedestal. Yo, I got the vision, make the hard decisions. Hit the stool, yeah, I handle business. I'm punching in till you know I'm finished. Hustle hard, yeah, you gon' feel it. Understand the planets align, I'm never stranded. Everything is happening just the way I planned it. It takes time for greatness to unwind. I got a vision, paint pictures when I spit a rhyme. my product gone. I'm addicted to running the game, I be the latest. Still conflicted by the same thing that made me different. I'm painting pictures for my vision if you pay attention. You gon' learn all the things I learned to stack the riches. Life is vicious, wrapped around temptation. I'm elevated, piped up, they evaporated. All the bullshit that they kick it ain't tolerated. Yeah, enjoy life, everything in moderation. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. Yeah, getting up every day just to handle business. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. Putting work on the field, but I had the vision. Come on. Yeah, I did it. Cause I had a bigger mission. Intuition never twisted when I had suspicion. Repetition is my teacher, I'ma keep on spitting. And meditation, how I balance when I make decisions. Marijuana, how I wanna medicate. Daily stresses of the life, wanna get away. What I'm kicking specific, broke language can't relate. Cause the riches are coming if you don't hesitate. Spitting lyrics eventually, we be getting paid. Magician flow, watch me make these bitches levitate. Original with the first Vegas culture flow. I'm spitting verses, recording it with my mobile phone. I'm craving conversation, that's the way I feel I made it. Greatness, motivation just for you to make it. Yeah, we all in a simulation. I play the game or I start creating. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. Getting up every day just to handle business. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. Putting work on the field, but I had the vision. Cash a Yeah, I put off on my bellies, we ready, ain't gotta get ready, understand I gotta get it. If God let it, gas me up, unlet it. Cash and belly is the movement, don't forget it. Grammy nominated, all these grams are allocated. On the gram, they be saying I be motivated. The bar raising, Formula 1 racing. I'm moving fast, corporate thug, living a vacation. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. They ain't know that I made it cause I did it different. Cause I did it different. Getting up every day just to handle business. Putting work on the field, but I had the vision. And that's exactly how I put myself in position. Yeah, you know that I made it cause I did it different. 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 Vegas road flows, I do this for my trillers now. Chain gang mob squad and they feel the sound. Started from the ground, how it grew from the concrete so profound. Ever since I was young, I wanted to move the crowd and do something great to make my mama proud. Unconventional ways, I took a different route. So I dropped out of school, working on my sound. Got a job on the radio and nightclub. On the radio, I got the clout, I'm like, what? Chris Cash and Billy on the airwaves. And I was up in that thing like every day. On the morning show with J. Cruz before LA. Then in the afternoon I held it down with Fran DeLay. Hey, then I got my weight up. Things just start to shake up. Indulging in the fake love. All the money and luxuries didn't mean a thing. Except to buy good lawyers facing felonies. Careless in the game, I added to my enemies. So I had to switch it, started thinking different. Started spitting in my lyrics how I really live it. I rip that Vegas life, to this day I'm still with it. I'm just a product of a hustler with big visions. Formulate my own ideas, but I still listen. Jewels dirty, we polish them, they still glisten. What a real one does, we take it, then we flip it. So we had to make a decision and really get it. Had to get a studio with a strip view. In the game to make a change, it's official. Cash and Velio, the rest be invisible. I'm too focused, man, steady focusing on the next move. Hard work, we're supposed to win. This is dedicated for people that never made it.
Yeah, one of us made it, we all made it, believe that.
This is for the layers and layers of all that fake shit.
Not gonna let none of that bother me, you feel me?
This is for the favors, your haters that never say shit.
Man, look at me now, baby.
This is for you bitches, the topic of conversation. When I started out, everybody doubted me. Now I'm in the position I am proud to be. CEO of the team, spitting Vegas flows. Booking shows, getting dough past the state line. We on the road, I miss my family, I'll FaceTime. I'll fly you out tomorrow, then it's back to grind. Yeah, just a sacrifice to be great. You know I hustle it's undeniable. Movement keeps us balanced, talent is a bicycle. It be hard to think of others in survival mode, but when you hear, gotta find a code. Through the music, how I find my soul. When I use it, I will never fold. Even in the cold, I will still take the higher road. Confident in my legacy when the story told.
Gotta let it breathe, baby.
Hardwood flows, the flow seats, my flow's deep. Spending hard-earned money, who you go see? I go OT, always staying fly, cooking and producing more heat, no lie. I got the answer from A to I. I got the blueprint from J to Z. Man, them alphabet boys can't see me. Definition of a G. I'm a true alphabet in the Vegas. I'm getting more value cause you know I'm fading the favorites. I move with the shakers, y'all be losing your wages. We accruing the paper and never losing the flavor.
Real talk, baby.
Man, I got a taste of success and never look back, man.
Never look back.
Chris Cash. Cashavelli music. Chain Gang Mob Squad. Reppin' Cashavelli to the death of me.
To the death. What? Okay. Okay. You know what it is. Let's go. We live. It's live action, baby. VegasLife podcast. Chris Cash. Live at GFL Capital Mortgage Studios. Where am I at? Boom. There he is. You know what it is. Chris Cash live. Tuesday, Thursdays, noon to 2. If you want to get qualified to own a house, all you gotta do is call up 702-505-3297. And congratulations to my client who just secured an offer. So we are definitely moving, and what we gotta do is what we gotta do. So let me go ahead and get the music popping the way we need to get it popping, baby. Let's go. Boom. Where we at?
VegasLife Radio.
Okay, let's get this party going, baby. You know what it is. I am on the way. I am on the way. I am on the way.
I'm on the way to make it happen, living life with passion. We all attracted to the money, fame, all the trappings. This shit is classic, how I'm writing all my thoughts and captions. Real talk, we making big real estate transactions. Remember walking through the desert with no car or phone. I made a promise to myself, I'ma get on. Shout out to the homies that looked out when I was down. And all my family that helped me get up off the ground. I was hanging with a homie while he had some meetings at his real estate office. It's where I started scheming. He told me about commissions, and I'm like, that's the business. If we talking about the money, yeah, you know I'm with it. Jump, stop, pivot, fade away, shot, I hit it. If you ballin' for real, understand the sequence. I'ma rise like Phoenix, in the zone on defense. Cause you need a solid team to make it through the season.
Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Every day I'm getting paid. Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Every
day I'm getting
paid.
Yeah, you know I'm on the way. Do my thing like every day.
VegasLife podcast, baby.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Went back to school, switched my hustle, rewired my game. Cause the only thing consistent in life is change. It's all the same, I learn the rules as I keep playing. Now I own the building where we all be entertaining. Fuck being famous, brought significance, they say my name. Cashavelli, see the vision in and out these frames. Determination got me outperforming all my haters. I'm signing papers, building wealth for future generations. No hesitation, making moves that align with greatness. Thanks for your patience, cause I choose solid foundation. R.I.P. the homie Stone, I'ma keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling.
I shed tears cause your words help me cleanse my soul. Move with purpose, stay
Come on.
consistent, we always working.
Always.
Over prepared whenever I be getting nervous. I be rapping just to manifest the things I say. I got the drive, I got my license, I am on the way.
Yeah.
Homie, I am
On the way. What?
Homie, I am on the way.
Your boy just got his
know
first
I'm on
deal
the way.
popping.
Yeah, you know I'm on the way.
Come on.
Come on, homie, on the way.
On the way.
All we do is
Get
get
the
paid.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is, Chris Cash. Vegas Live podcast, Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 2. See, the goal of the Vegas Live podcast is for sure represent this Vegas lifestyle. I am a 20-year Vegas Life representative.
Vegas Life Radio.
Best believe that. And so make sure you tune in. Tuesday, Thursday, we stream live on YouTube Live, Cashavelli TV. I also did a stream through Facebook as well. And then we're going to do Instagram as well. And a whole lot of things are going on. We're going to have really dope guests on the show. And what is most important is if you have questions, like financial questions or just questions about, mortgages and homes and real estate and the overall Vegas lifestyle, that's what this show is about. 702-505-3297. You can text that and then we will get you on. We could talk to mortgage professionals that are gonna enlighten you in ways that you can see financial prosperity. I like to say, I don't see anything wrong, like any drawback of owning property, because you gotta think about it. Everybody needs a place to stay, right? Everybody needs what? Food, water, shelter, clothing. These are the essentials. So this business, this industry will not go anywhere. So it only makes sense. I seen this other post that said millionaires, like 90% of people who invest in real estate become millionaires. Like if you know your chance, I misspoke. Your chance of becoming a millionaire is about 90% in the real estate game. That's a good percentage, man. That's a great percentage. If you guys don't know, we have a big real estate mixer going down Wednesday at S-Bar at the Mandalay Bay, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. It is definitely going down. This is your opportunity to network with other investors, other real estate professionals, gain the knowledge, get in the industry, learn the game, and make it do what it do. You see what I do. I'm Chris Cashavelli.
Vegas Life Radio.
I've been doing what I do. And everything that I do, I always think of the next play. The next play for me
Vegas Life
is learning this real estate game, baby. Come on.
They be feeling my flow, my style be so different.
Let's go.
Get familiar, the reason why I'm so driven. Be familiar with stand by me without flinching.
Come on.
Yeah, I hustle hard, that's the way I get it.
I get it.
Winners never quit it, quitters never win it.
Never win.
If you find yourself in a hole, then quit digging.
Quit it.
Quitting while you're ahead
Ain't the same as quitting.
Way I get it if you hustle up the way I get it. Way I get it if you hustle up
Love the way I get it.
Way I get it if you hustle up
Love the way I get it.
Way I get it if you
Hustle, love the way I get it.
Blocks on the dial.
Come on.
Ricky Ross, new whip, tennis shoes in the socks.
Tell 'em.
I'm up in Secret City, yeah, that boy got the bling.
Yeah.
On them bricks selling
Like ringtones.
Stepping out fresh. Stepping out clean.
Clean.
My nigga Young Mob, dope boy in DPC.
Yeah,
When I'm
yeah.
up in the D, we gon' stunt like a dog. My niggas drop out of school.
Yeah.
Every subject to ball.
Tell 'em.
Don't worry about the crackers, cause the crackers ain't
Ain't
sure.
sure.
I'm looking in the phantom, bitch, you know that I'm the Mars.
Yeah.
In the front, might get the feel in the front.
Come
How
on.
you feeling, Ricky Ross? I get a
Million a month.
So Mars,
So Mars.
I get it, so Mars.
Yeah.
Rolling up to the trap, fresh off a
Blow
blowjob.
job.
Yeah, charging all the jeans, pussy nigga, tell ass.
Tell 'em.
Waiting on the sag, boy, just hit myself back.
Come on.
Way I get it, all the hustlers love the way I get it.
Yeah.
Way I get it, all the D-boys
Love the way I get it.
Way I get it, all my P's love the way I get it.
Come on.
Way I get it, if you hustle up the way I get it.
Yeah.
Way I get it, if you hustle up the way I get
get it.
Way I get it if you hustle up the
Way I get it.
Way I get it if you hustle up the way I get it.
Tell 'em.
Way I get it if you hustle up the way I get it. I'm a visionary, Chris Cash,
A Vegas Dome.
Stacking paper, build my catalog with every song. Got on the radio to learn the game and
Get on.
Crackers call me if I hustle, running
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
I'm in the zone, life's a game, and I play the way.
Play the way.
Sinatra up in Vegas, get the best revenge.
Tell 'em.
Massive success, imagine life with no stress. Royal in our own fashion, and we best dressed. Protect your dreams while you're pursuing your happiness. Don't lean on me, too busy sipping, ain't no activist. I just stay passionate.
Come
and
on.
make this cash legit. Haters see my story, can't help but be mad as shit.
Yeah.
Way I get it, all the hustlers love the
Way I get it.
Way I get it, all the D-boys love the
Way I get it.
Way I get it, all my P's love the way I get it.
Yeah.
Way I get it, if you hustle love the way I get it.
Tell 'em.
Way I get it, if you hustle love the way I get it.
Tell 'em.
Way I get it, if you hustle love the way I get it. Way I get it, if you hustle love the way I get it.
Yeah.
Way I get it, if you hustle love the way I get it.
Vegas Life Radio.
You know what it is. Welcome to the Vegas Live podcast. I am your host,
Vegas Life Radio.
Chris Cash, Jalem, your go-to Las Vegas realtor. You know what it is. Tuesday, Thursdays, noon to 2. We stream live on YouTube, Cashavelli TV, and make sure you tune in. Or if you have any questions about any real estate involvements, or if you want to get pre-approved, if you want to get qualified, if you want to see what it takes to own a piece of the Las Vegas real estate, and we are blowing up, man. Las Vegas is constantly growing, rapidly growing, and it'd be wise to how do you say, own a piece. You got to be an owner, you know what I mean? Ownership is key, and equity is most definitely sexy. You know that, right? You most definitely know that, right? You know, I had a vision for this,
Vegas Life Radio.
so we're gonna go ahead and execute the vision and the plan. Yeah. You know. Let's go. Real talk. I said it, and they're happy. You know, before anything, you gotta have a vision. You gotta be able to see what's going on before it happens. Best believe that.
I got the visions of victory, come and sit with me. Been belligerent from drinking all this Hennessy. Still obsessed with the luxury I manifest. Grateful for my blessings that came with consistency. In any occasion, bet I know how to dress. I learned the game, hustle hard.
I'm a street exec.
My time is priceless, worth
More than a new protect. Protect my family.
My business, yeah, I will invest.
Yeah.
Do more, say less.
There
You
he
ain't
is.
gotta flex. When
There
you're
he is.
confident that your squad here is
Up next.
Believe in me, believe in everything that came to be. Cashavelli is my family, we gon' eat. Hopefully I oversee my team overseas. Talking biz, drinking wine while we
Refresh.
eat cheese. From
Refresh.
the I'm moving peas, I'm a young
Refresh.
P. Overseas making plays, tell me what you need.
Refresh. It's refreshed.
Yo,
There he is. This is a very popular guy right there.
do we have video over here?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Got you, bro.
Can you give me a screen so I can
Oh,
see
I got
what's
you,
up?
bro. Look, it's like you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
It's like you've done this before.
I have.
Where is this? Where is this? Oh, wait, I gotta stop this. Nope, that's not it.
In this rap game, yeah, I'm the MVP.
There's the
Most
screen.
valuable poet
Did it go?
on the
Oh,
MIC.
Nope, sure isn't.
Sometimes you
I'm
gotta
upside down,
vibe and
bro.
let the track
Hold on.
breathe. I got the drive while God in the
There you
backseat.
go.
There he is.
Time to
There
go.
he
is.
Let 'em know.
We're doing
I'm in
amazing.
control, but
How we
Hold on.
doing, man?
sometimes gotta let
I'm
it
doing
go.
amazing.
Yo,
Yeah?
my work
Oh, wait,
ethic is
wrong one.
impeccable. The weed I got is
Hold on.
medical. High up on a
Where is
pedestal.
this?
Yeah, I got the vision, made the hard decisions. Hit the studio, yeah, I handle business.
Oh, transition.
Nice.
You see that?
I did. It was
see that?
professional, man. What's that
Vegas
knob though? That
Life
thing kind of
Radio.
like
This thing?
made me feel like I was like losing my hearing or something.
Yeah, it's like a
Nice.
doohickey.
It's a doohickey, huh?
You know what I mean? It's a lot of
Yeah.
buttons that manipulate the
What was
sound.
all this BS over here?
I
on
don't
the
know,
spot?
man. Every time I leave here, you just.
I
do
didn't
that.
do it.
Oh, So convenient.
I didn't do it.
So convenient, huh? So how you doing today?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right.
How was your weekend?
It was all right. Chilling.
Chilling. Okay. So,
How about you?
it was a good weekend.
Did you get a whole bunch of work done?
Sure. Yeah. It was Mother's Day weekend, so I really
Family time.
family time. Locked in
Nice.
with the family.
Nice.
Just locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy how my life has changed from the VegasLife animal.
Right.
The
To the dad married, business first.
Business, family first,
Right.
business, learning balance, health, wealth,
Health and wealth, man. I like it.
health,
Nice.
wealth, and always growing ourselves, baby. You know what it is? And another saying that we got here on the show is ownership is key
Ownership is key.
and equity is sexy.
Woo!
Think of that. It's like I should be a copywriter.
Yep.
Yeah.
You write that one down. It's a good one.
It's logged in. It's everywhere now.
Right.
It's everywhere now. Yeah, Vegas Live podcast. We stream live on YouTube, Cashavelli TV, and I stream live on Facebook as well. Tuesday, Thursdays in the afternoon.
Right.
Yeah.
In the afternoon, are you saying that because I was late?
No, I was late. Yeah, so
We just got busy.
we got busy.
Right.
I had an offer get accepted,
Nice.
and then when I got it accepted, I woke up and I was just like, what do I do now?
Right.
So I was initially gonna throw all my plans out the way. I was like, no show, nothing. Let's just get this done. And I was like,
There's no reason to do that.
there's no reason to do that.
Yeah,
Let's just
you learn how to
maneuver.
yeah, you just live with it.
Yeah. You
Live with the business, get it done, and still do all your other stuff.
Yeah. And that's what I told myself. I was just like, what are you doing, Christopher?
Nothing else has to stop.
I know. I agree.
Just a couple emails.
Just
How many people are working on this escrow?
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems like a lot.
I sent the introduction email
Yeah.
to I don't know, 9 people.
Oh yeah.
We had managers on there.
Yeah.
We had TC for these people, TC for this person. We had 4 realtors on this side,
Yeah.
4 realtors on this side, a
Well,
lender, a title rep,
yeah.
and then the title rep wasn't there, so I had to talk to their assistant. So we
Yeah.
added her in. Man, you juggle a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
When you buy a house, there's we haven't even talked about underwriter assistant.
We haven't.
When the lender gets involved, the appraiser's assistant.
So let's talk about it.
That's what I'm doing it right now.
So let's
Tell
talk
them.
about. So as soon as an offer gets accepted,
Right.
that's one step, right? So now, we're
Well,
on to
putting the
next.
offer in is the first step, right?
Putting the offer in is the first step.
So I wanted to talk to you if
Okay.
you're okay with it talking in live.
Absolutely.
How did that go down? I mean, we
As
had an
far-
offer in last week, right?
Yeah.
And then that listing agent, you talked to him, right?
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
a situation where they had a whole bunch of offers or something.
Yeah.
At least that's what they said.
That's what they said. I noticed
So-
they had a buffer
Right.
of communication contact.
Right.
Because usually, typically,
You can talk directly to them.
Typically, I usually talk directly to the listing agent.
Now, did you see the seller's response document?
No,
Did you see the check mark on it?
no.
The selling agent is a family member of the seller.
Oh, the selling agent is the
Right.
family member of
If
the
they
seller.
check the box.
Okay.
Interested party.
Okay.
All right.
What does
and
that
it
tell
says
you?
family member.
Okay.
So that means that the agent
Uh-huh.
or one of the agents or the broker
Okay.
is related to the sellers.
Would that be the male, the guy on it?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
that may be why they had that buffer.
Ah, makes
You know,
sense.
they're trying to get highest and best, of course. I mean, you're supposed to have no difference in how you treat your clients,
Yeah.
but obviously they were trying to get the best possible offer for the
Yeah.
family member.
Because every time I would try to, usually when I call a listing agent,
Right.
they spill the beans. They
Well, yeah, they tell you kind of like where you need to be and all that, right?
yeah. This one it didn't happen like that.
Well, I mean, and it worked out for them too, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, in the case where the buyer really wants a house,
Uh-huh.
you're telling them, hey, they're hard to get a hold of.
Mhm.
They're telling us they have all these offers.
Yeah.
You know, the buyer's technically, you know, at that point, you put it on the buyer. The buyer has to tell you, like, what,
Yeah.
if that's the case, and we're not going to be able to get any more information,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you're at your highest and best, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And in this case, it was, 10,000 above appraised value. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm a gambling man. I would have just took it at list.
Right.
But my client was very adamant of getting.
Well, I mean, when you have a client that's in this particular case, a contingent sale is involved. We already tried with this client on another property and didn't work.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to mess around.
Right.
And because he's in a contingent sale position where he has to move out, and he doesn't have anywhere to go,
it needs to go.
it's like, man, this is my last ditch effort. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to rent something.
Yeah.
So
it
he
makes
said,
sense.
"Hey, this makes more sense for me. Time is money."
Absolutely.
He's got family member helping him,
Right.
and so that'll work.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, people pay for assurance and certainty, right?
Yeah, it was peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
So he wanted peace of mind. So, that option's always on the table, and you threw that offer out. What was it? Was it Monday morning with the extra on it?
Yeah.
addendum?
Because he messaged me Sunday night,
Right.
and he was like,
nervous.
He was like, "Oh, do you think I should revise my offer?" And I told him I'll call him Monday morning to see if I could get any more information. So I called them Monday morning. They didn't give me any information. I was like, "Hey, they're not giving me any information. It's to make this a sure deal.
These are some options.
Here are some options."
Right.
Yeah.
And he was okay with it.
And he was okay.
And here we are.
Yeah. And we
Accepted offer, right?
Here we are.
So, yeah, it's whatever way you need to get there, man. It's all about negotiation, having the right people on your team.
Yeah.
This turned into an 18-day escrow. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, I am now.
But we were being real aggressive on Friday.
Yeah.
And then they didn't give us an answer till Tuesday.
Right.
And that ate up all that time.
Yeah.
And so we didn't change the close of escrow date. So
right. So it's now it's 18.
Long story short, I'm a little late to the show because got to get moving.
Exactly. But
so
we wanted to. Oh, so after that happens, right?
So we got the offer out.
Yeah.
We had to talk. You talked to the buyer about being a little aggressive because we were worried.
Yeah.
Buyer was worried.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your options. They decided to put in a clause that they're going to pay up to a certain amount over asking or over list in cash or over appraised value in cash up to a certain amount.
Right.
And that's what put the linchpin in it. And they were like, okay, cool. It gives the seller a little bit of wiggle room. If it comes back less, they have an out. So the way you wrote it was really good. Whatever it was, it made the seller excited because it's a quick closing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So we made everything very aggressive, right? And the reason why it was very aggressive was because, number one, the buyer really wanted it.
Yes.
And number two, the buyer has a contingent sale. So if that's a negative to the seller, we got to make everything else super positive, which is fast escrow, a get out of jail free clause for the seller if it comes back short on appraised value, and also a cash offer over appraised value to get up to a certain amount for the seller. And so
overall, I think it was a very well written offer. It was a very well, how do you say it? Just very efficient, right?
Right.
I think so.
It went good. It was funny. It was funny on Friday when we were talking. I was like, Chris, you just call him up. Say, this is Chris Cash. You don't tell me.
So what was so funny about that? So basically, we had sent an offer,
right?
And they had sent an email back like, we're not going to review them until Monday,
right?
Or Monday is the deadline. We'll have an answer by Wednesday. And then Kevin calls me up and it's just like, look here, you need to call them up and say, hey, this is Chris Cash. We don't mess around like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem is I couldn't get him on the phone.
I know. You were all, I got you all excited to do it, and then you're like, I can't get a hold of them.
But I think they felt it in the text message.
Oh, yeah?
And the email.
You told them?
They felt it.
Okay, good.
They just the way I text it.
Yeah.
I just know.
I was like, man, this is where you show like who you are.
I was ready. I was ready to show them.
No one tells Chris Cash.
I was ready.
We got a podcast. We got stuff going on.
Right.
I mean, you don't tell us that,
we gotta
that
wait.
we'll get back to you.
We gotta wait.
No, you're gonna tell me if the offer's good, or tell me what I need to do, because we need this house, right?
Yeah.
And so that was cool.
Yeah.
But so you see, step one, got the offer accepted.
Yep.
now the next steps come into play, right?
Okay.
And you want to talk about that a little bit. So today, perfect case scenario, I mean, it's, what is it, almost 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this title company didn't get us the fees yet.
Okay.
And I think that they were waiting on having it all the way open, the escrow all the way open, and called the escrow assistant because the escrow officer was out. So we're having a little bit of speed bumps right now.
So the speed bump is that
we need fees.
We need fees.
Right.
Okay.
So step one for a lender, at least a lender that's doing stuff by the book, is getting an estimated settlement statement from title with all the prorations for taxes and, insurance prorations, all of that, the taxes, the transfer tax, all that, their fees, the title fees, so that we can give accurate disclosures to the buyer.
Okay. So you need the fees
I need the fees from them to put into my system.
Okay.
So that I can dial in the borrower's initial disclosures for the loan.
All right.
Send it out to them for e-signature.
Okay.
Right. Once they e-sign it, that means they're ready to go.
Okay.
Right. That's a commitment.
Okay. So these
intent
fees,
to proceed.
So these fees are paid by
the buyer.
The buyer
and the seller. It shows both sides.
Okay.
But if I don't have that, then I can't do my loan disclosures, because my loan disclosures include title fees, lender fees, home inspection, all the stuff that's included in the contract, right?
Okay.
So for you guys did it. You got me everything I needed. I mean, we're missing a buyer signature on one document. We'll get that done, whatever. That doesn't hold me up for anything.
Right.
But the second step is I need title fees.
Okay.
Because I'm missing a big portion of the total loan cost, which includes title, right?
Right.
For the disclosure purposes.
Are those title fees included in the loan, or they have to
No,
pay
they come out of pocket.
They come out of pocket.
But the loan estimate is the loan disclosure document that I'm required to send out as a lender.
Okay.
That shows the buyer an estimate of all of their costs, including title.
Okay.
So if I don't have the title fees, I'm missing part of the loan estimate.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're going to get that. Perfect case scenario, we get it right away. And that's sometimes when the seller already has title open with a company, with their own title company. We don't have to wait, right? But I told this title agent, this title assistant, that we don't need it to be all the way open. I don't care if the buyer's name's on it. Just give me accurate numbers.
Okay.
Because she's waiting for one more thing to go through before it's actually open escrow, right?
Right.
But I don't want to wait, because that means I have to do disclosures tomorrow. So now we've already lost another day.
Right. Yeah.
So I said, send me the fees, the estimate of fees, as if you already had what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
And so I can get my stuff going. Right?
Okay.
And so once that comes over, we'll dial that into our system. We'll get the loan estimate all dialed in.
Yeah.
Send that out to the buyer. They e-sign it, and there's a document in there called the intent to proceed, which is required for me to get e-signed before I can do the next step, which is order the FHA case number. And once that comes back, then I can order the appraisal.
Okay.
So it's like I have to have fees in order to do disclosures. I have to have disclosures in order to do the FHA case number. Okay. And I have to have the FHA case number in order to do the appraisal. So all these things have to happen. Boom, boom, boom,
so
boom.
she is sending the fees over now. Once she sends it over,
we'll get disclosures out.
Then we'll send the disclosures out.
Right.
Get those signed.
Yep.
Then you need to send those to get the...
So now I have signed disclosures. Now I can submit all of the documents for underwriting.
Okay.
And order the case number.
Okay.
Which is all like in the lender system.
Right. Okay.
Right. And then that may come back immediately. It may take a day.
Okay.
Then once that comes back, then I can order the appraisal. I can't order the appraisal without that.
Okay.
And I can't order that until I have signed disclosures. So it all has to work in tandem. My goal was to do all of it today.
Okay.
Right? Get it fees from title, disclose, get e-signed, submit the loan, order the case number, get it back, order the appraisal.
Okay.
So that we're just like boom, all one day. Now we're waiting on everybody else.
and it's business day, right? So 5 o'clock business day, right? Is it, or does it matter?
As far as disclosures and submitting the loan and everything, I can do that after hours.
Okay.
We're not probably going to get a case number after hours.
You won't get a case number.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's FHA. It's government.
Yeah.
So they won't do nothing till the next day.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
But if I get an automated one, sometimes it's automated. So hours don't really matter. Title companies don't do anything after hours. Right. So if she didn't get me fees until she didn't get them by 5, they're not going to stay late. right?
Okay.
But
she's getting that to you right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let me check.
Yeah, check. Yeah.
I got on the phone with her at 1:30. And I was like, hey, am I going to get these today? And she was like, well, I'm waiting on one more thing. And I was like,
just send them.
Can we just get them?
just send them.
Yeah, she still hasn't sent them.
She doesn't send them?
Yeah, so once we're off of this podcast, I'm going to
all right.
make another friendly call.
Inspection confirmed for tomorrow.
Nice.
9:30. Got that going. Yeah. So it looks really good. It's really good that I got an assistant and a transaction coordinator because I was kind of
she emailed me just a little while ago.
Yeah, I was like getting a little
stressed,
frazzled,
right.
a little bit, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm paying someone to take care of this stuff, like,
right?
But of course, I'm watching it over because
right.
Sometimes we had to.
It's cool to have like a transaction coordinator to quarterback stuff when you're like doing something else.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was the thing because I had another appointment earlier.
Right.
Earlier.
Perfect.
And it was.
But at the same time, it's also cool because let's say the transaction coordinator works with like 20 realtors.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you're going to be in a stack of 20 deals.
Right.
And she'll get to it when she can.
Right.
And maybe you don't have an appointment, right? And then you can get in there and say, okay, hey, I did this myself. I want to get it going fast.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the same thing we do with our processors and our assistants as well.
Yeah.
Because they're working for multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
And so if they have a to-do list and then you come in last minute and say, hey, I need to get this done.
Yeah.
You can either wait for them to do it, or you can just do it.
No, because that's what I did when I put the offer in.
Right.
When I revised the offer, because I got it early in the morning.
Yep.
And then I was just there, and I was just like, man,
I'm just gonna do it.
I'm just gonna do it because it just makes more sense for me to just.
Yeah, because if you would have waited, right? In that case, if you would have waited for her, she would have got it in on time.
Yeah. Because it just doesn't make sense. It's just always good to have like a team. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a basketball player, so I'm used to facilitating. I'm a point guard too, so I'm used to facilitating.
Everyone's got their job.
Sometimes you pass it off for someone else to shoot it.
Right.
Sometimes it's just easier for you to just take it to the rim,
to the house,
and just score. You know what I mean? So it's definitely good to have a team of professionals.
Right. Yeah.
Working.
So, anyways, we'll keep everybody apprised of this transaction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it's a good one. Nice and smooth and fast, and everything's going to be cool,
Yeah.
Like I said, we only have 18 days.
Yeah.
So
we got
typically,
how long does it usually take? Typically.
Well, I mean, it really depends. Okay, so like, let's say, I have another escrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Conventional loan.
Okay.
Right? Not FHA, and it also had a large down payment, so it did need an appraisal. 1 week.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
So we got it last Monday. We got the acceptance and all that stuff.
Right.
Got disclosures out, submitted the loan.
Right.
It didn't need an FHA case number or an FHA appraisal because it's conventional and appraisal waiver, right?
Okay.
So those steps weren't in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got it into underwriting. It was underwritten on Tuesday of last week. We went, got all the conditions collected, right? And we were waiting on one final thing. But go ahead.
To explain underwriting, so that's basically the confirmation of everything, your loans, right? The underwriting.
Underwriting's going to underwrite all of the documents. So when we do a pre-approval, right, we're entering all the information from their pay stubs, their bank statements.
Mm-hmm.
We pull their credit report, right? We pre-underwrite the loan for a pre-approval.
Mm-hmm.
Run it through electronic underwriting, get an approval status, all that stuff with the computer system, and based off guidelines that we know. We tell them, okay, here's your pre-approval letter, right? Once an offer is accepted, then you send it on into underwriting to get final underwriting, right? So the lender can write a big-ass check, right?
Right.
I'm not the underwriter. I'm the loan officer.
Yeah.
So I pre-underwrite for pre-approval.
Yeah.
But once it gets in contract, then we have to submit the loan in
to
have it fully reviewed by an underwriting team.
Okay. So that's what you're doing right now. I'm getting everything submitted
right
to get the check cut, right?
Right. So like my other transaction, you were asking about turn times.
Mm-hmm.
So I got it submitted did everything, got everything done on Monday last week. Tuesday they gave us the conditional approval, which means after everything you submitted, we reviewed everything. These are the items that we still need. Updated pay stub here, updated bank statement here, HOA demand, couple of things, right? confirm the insurance quote that you have, make it a real insurance policy, right? Those are some things that processing does. So anyway, we had all that stuff and submitted everything on Friday of last week, and then on Monday morning we got a clear to close.
Okay.
Which means 1 week to underwrite, clear to close on Monday. Technically, we could have got docs out and signed today.
Oh, okay.
On a loan or a purchase that we got on last Monday.
Right. So a week.
So a week and a day.
Okay. So
that's how fast it can go.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's like a perfect case scenario.
Right. Right.
Now with TRID, they don't allow you to close from your initial loan estimate to your signing date with the notary. Can't be inside 7 days. So the fastest you can close a loan is 7 days.
Okay.
Because I've had them where they're clear to close in 3 days, and then we have to wait the waiting period anyway and sign 7 days later, right? So that's conventional, perfect case scenario, large down payment, appraisal waiver.
Yeah.
FHA, because it's going to require an appraisal for sure. There's no appraisal waiver on FHA.
Right.
And a case number. Those are the outside pieces, right? So if it takes me and my underwriting team 7 days to do the fastest closing possible, now you add appraisal wait times.
Okay.
Right, which is about a week. So now we're talking about 14 days.
Oh wow.
Right.
Okay.
So that's how close we are on this transaction, right?
Okay.
And that's perfect case scenario if nothing goes wrong.
Right.
So that's where we're at on this.
Okay. What kind of stuff can go wrong?
Well, when underwriting looks at the loan, they could ask questions about XYZ, and if your borrower doesn't get stuff in right away, or your buyer, right? If you're waiting on documents for a couple days, that can drag, right? And then they take a couple days to review it. In underwriting, they review it and then they ask for something additional after they reviewed it, right? These are things that can stretch out an underwrite.
Okay.
Or you order an appraisal and the appraiser's like, oh, we can't see the house for 2 weeks. Well, that's going to shoot your turn time in the foot, right?
Well, we just got to find somebody that's going to, because we could have anybody appraise it. Not anybody, but anybody.
You have to have an appraisal from an appraisal management company.
Okay.
There's multiple companies.
Yeah.
But it all depends on, right now it's probably not a big deal. Volume of loans is not high.
Oh, okay.
Right. Volume of sales, as you know, is not high.
Right.
As compared to like 21 and 22.
Yeah.
Right. Or 2020.
Right.
When it was like, you were waiting 10 days plus just to get the appraisal done.
Right.
Okay. And then the lenders were taking a long time to underwrite too. Instead of 1 day turnaround, maybe it was 2 or 3 days.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
And so each time you submit conditions, if it's another 3 days to wait for them to review it, so in a busy market, things get stretched out. Right now, I can get a FHA loan done in about 14 days, perfect case scenario, and a conventional loan with an appraisal waiver done in about 7.
Okay.
That's perfect case scenario.
Right.
A conventional loan with an appraisal, I would say 14 days too. Right. So 14 days is the fastest for appraisal loans that need an appraisal. Okay. And that's dependent on the appraiser.
Wait, so 14 days is that just to approve the loan?
No, that's
appraisal.
Everything's done.
Okay.
That's clear to close the loan.
Okay.
Because approving the loan, so you pre-approve the loan.
Then you get a conditional approval, which means that the lender is approving the loan, but they want XYZ to put in the file, like updated pay stub, this and that. They want to look at a couple things just to make sure. And then you have clear to close.